A lot of people look for high-tech toys when the holidays roll around. Joining us this morning is Dave Hatter with Libertas Technologies. Dave, how you doing?
I'm good, Rob.
I mean, it's the when high-tech stuff start flying off store shelves, correct?
Yep. It's usually a big time of year, and you know, the prices keep dropping on stuff. So if you have any interest in anything related to electronics, there's really never been a better time now than to start looking to buy.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite websites, TigerDirect.com.
TigerDirect.com.
They're basically a big wholesaler, and if you want to know kind of what's hot out there, you can just look at their hot deals.
Why don't you find me a television?
Television.
I still haven't pulled the trigger on that. Buy me a television.
They, as you can see, sell all kinds of stuff on here. They have TVs, and they usually have some very, very cheap prices.
And I see free shipping.
Well, here we go. Plasma LCD. So
okay, yeah.
Pop over here. Well, wait a minute.
But you do
Internet's not cooperating.
You had a high def projection screen that went for like $12.99, free shipping.
Yeah,
not bad.
The prices on these things have dropped substantially, and again, you can buy like a 21-inch plasma for next to nothing nowadays. Buy.com is another good site. Usually, I try to compare and contrast TigerDirect to Buy.com.
Okay.
They both typically have a similar kind of offering. And their prices are fairly competitive, although typically Tiger, I've found, is a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
And I've had good luck with them. I've bought a lot of stuff from them. You know, some of the things that are hot, flash drives, you know, the little portable jump drive students, they're great for that. Or if you just want to transfer stuff between computers. Of course, MP3 players are still really popular.
Still really hot right now.
You've got the iPod and the Zune out there.
Let's talk about the Zune first. The Zune is coming out. That's Microsoft's new offering, correct?
Yeah, you can see a picture of one here.
And we have video of it rolling right here. Tell me about how this is different than the iPod.
Well, they're very similar. The internals are a little different. You know, this is running a Windows-based platform, whereas the iPod is running an Apple-based platform. But you can see it's gone with a similar form factor to the iPod. It's got a video screen. It's got a built-in hard disk. A lot of the iPod players right now, as far as my understanding is, Microsoft only really has one offering in the Zune branding space.
Right.
Whereas iPod has a bunch of different offerings. You know, you can see here, I'll hold this up.
Let's talk about the iPod now.
This is a tiny little iPod Shuffle, so it's a little smaller.
And let's take a shot of this Shuffle here, if we can, in the studio.
Yeah, you can see on your screen, that's an iPod. They've got that cool little roller control. This is a Shuffle. It's even smaller. You can see it doesn't even have a video screen on it. It's very tiny, but very portable and easy to use.
Right.
So, you know, Microsoft wants to get into this space because Apple has sold literally millions and millions and millions of these things.
Right.
And one of the things that's nice about this format is they generate residual income because people have to subscribe to these music services, so it's not just the hardware. You're creating, you know, an annuity-style revenue stream coming in because people have to keep buying songs.
So a lot of people waking up this morning are asking themselves, should I just stick with the iPod or should I go with this new Microsoft Zune thing? Microsoft has a really long history of doing really well, but iPod has been almost unbeatable.
Pretty much. I mean, I read some statistics last night. SanDisk is a company that makes memory and they make MP3 players. They've got about, I think, 7% of the market. Apple has most of the rest, and the rest is split amongst a bunch of handful of non-players.
Right, right.
You know, Microsoft's strategy has typically been in every market they've